Tonight, the history of black music and dance is taking center stage at one Hartford middle school. At Covenant Prep, Miss Tina is using her talents to get kids moving and to teach them about their past. It didn't take long for Miss Tina to turn her classroom into a dance hall, and it didn't take her students long to bring their history lessons to life.
Whenever you're feeling it, no pressure.
The sounds of Soul Train fill the air in Miss Tina's dance class.
Kool and the Gang, probably some Michael Jackson, and even some James Brown.
And fancy footwork
Glide, 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 switch it up.
fills the floor.
Dance is the language of the soul, so we're using our bodies and following the movement to show that.
These 7th graders at Covenant Prep in Hartford are learning the history of black music and dance. Amari Baker is one of Miss Tina's students.
What I love about Miss Tina is she does a lot of interactive stuff.
The month-long course goes back to the time of slavery, with influence from the 1950s, the 1970s, and today.
Different moves that we might know today, even like from Kendrick Lamar's Squabble Up, This Little, it's all back from the swing and the twist and all those different things that they're learning. And they're also learning like, wait, the original is a lot more fun to do.
I love to dance. It's really fun, and to think that there are other multiple black people that dance really good, and it was extremely professional, and now I'm learning how they dance. It's really cool.
The moves are creating a magical connection at the school. Its all-male student body is largely made up of black and brown 5th to 8th graders, including Josue Jones, who's learning quickly.
I didn't know what to expect until I started to dance, and then I started to flow with the music, and then every week I just learned new dance moves, and I just stuck with it.
What's important to me as an educator is to be able to teach them what I wasn't taught in school.
And to celebrate their roots.
They're going to understand that there once was a time where we couldn't be highlighted, and now we're at a place where we can be and celebrate that.
Miss Tina says she knows what she's doing is making an impact when she sees her students show off their new move.
It means I did my job. It means I was able to make a difference in these kids' lives with something that they might not have been exposed to before.
All of this music. What we're going to say there is that this music is going to be part, and dance is going to be part of their graduation ceremonies this spring.
Oh, I love that.
And look who's here. So we've heard from so many people since this story debuted last night.
Yeah.
And after I met Miss Tina, I called you right away. I said, we have to have her on. Miss Tina is with us this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We are so excited to have you here. Now, one thing I love, Miss Tina, is that you give these kids an outlet to get the energy out of their body and just feel good, produce those feel good and endorphins. And you like to focus on the evolution of dance, right?
Yeah, so I think the really cool part about learning your roots and learning your history is seeing the foundation of something, right? So like all the cool dances the kids might see today, I let them know it started off as something different 20 years ago, 40 years ago, 100 years ago. So once you learn the whole full step, it's really cool to see.
It makes me think about like maybe doing the twist. Is that
There
what it
we
was?
go.
Evolved into the butterfly, the Tootsie Roll in the 90s.
See, she knows
We're
it.
hip to
So
it.
you do know a little something, something.
We're going to get moving in just a minute, but part of what resonated most with me, Miss Tina, is I am a product of an all-boys education, and I tell people I survived 3 years as a substitute teacher at the middle school level. You are doing something so profound here. You are connecting with middle school boys, which is not easy, and when I'm in your classroom, everybody is happily participating, building self-esteem, building confidence to reach middle school boys like that. What does that mean for you as an educator?
That just means so much that I'm able to connect with anybody, any gender, any age, and the gift of dance that God gave me is something that is supposed to be passed through everybody.
Yes.
And the fact that I can do that and see it with a smile on their face at the end of class and them coming out of their shell makes me feel so proud.
You have roots at the University of Hartford, which we love. We're going to talk about moves this morning. Can you show us something? Because in your class, like a lot of this is improvised.
Yes, a lot of freestyle.
How about some fancy footwork? What do you have?
So, some fancy footwork. So some people,
Now,
that's
Keith,
the
you better
thing.
do this.
That's the thing about dance is there's not necessarily like a name stapled to every single move because there's so many different versions of it.
Okay.
You kind of take a basic move and you make it your own.
Okay.
So this little move is one of my favorite go-tos that it took me forever to learn. You take your heel and one heel, you turn it out. And then while one heel is on the ground, your toe is up. Yep, so think one foot, your heel is down, and the
Okay.
other foot is on your toe.
I don't
And then
know
you
if I
put
can
them
do that in
down.
my boots, girl.
And then switch it. Put your toe up and then
Oh,
heel.
now hold on.
Just one at a time. Put your toe up,
Toe
and then
up.
heel.
Okay,
Toe
maybe.
up. That's a basic
Hey.
heel. Get it?
Hey.
Toe up
All right.
and heel.
And you were getting the hands in the action too, because you were
Yep.
doing a little bit of this last week. What's that all about?
So the hands, like, you got to do what you feel. When the music comes on, like, if it's just the feet and you're going, but then if you're feeling it in the hands, you get your hands and your whole body moving into it, just like the twist, right? You're twisting your feet. You're twisting your moves
Auntie gotta
all
keep
around.
both her feet
Auntie's
posted.
got it. Auntie's
got the
got it.
hip.
Listen, one of us is getting married this year. I'll give you a hint. It is not me. She's going to take the dance floor to wedding this year. Let's teach her a move.
So let's go. Let's start with the twist, right? And the
Okay.
evolution of where the twist is now today from
Okay.
my version. So the twist from Chubby Checker that he started
Mm-hmm.
back in the 60s became like a dance craze. So all it is you're taking your feet and your knees and you're twisting them and you're twisting your hips and your arms kind of go wherever they want. You're twisting. Now bend your knees just a little bit. So that way your knees are going side to side. There you go. And push your hip out and swing. Swing.
Adults are writing in. They want to know if you teach lessons. What is it like to just resonate with folks at home and put people in a good mood?
It feels so good, especially when someone's like, oh no, I'm not a dancer, I'm not feeling it. And then 5 minutes in, look at you guys.
I'm out of
twisting
breath.
it out,
You just
feeling
gotta
it,
feel
you're
it.
doing
Feel the
something.
music.
Right?
Come up with a song in your head.
Yeah. Listen, we are so grateful for you, the impact you're having on lives here in Hartford. We survived.
You guys did it.
Thanks for being
We
here.
did it.
Amazing job.